to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is once again another week, and if you were to ask me how my week's been, I can't honestly tell you because I've forgotten so much of it. It's 3:01. I'm sorry. Wow, 2 for 2, Peggy. You are now actually creating a streak. If you actually tune in to the next one, you will actually be on a streak, and that will be impressive. But thank you so much for being here, babe. Really appreciate it. I'm a #1 Puglie fan. Max Black Cat, hello. Thank you so much for joining in again, and thank you so much for being a part of mine and Kenny's workout stream. It was so fun having you there, and having you redeem both slow motions and also breaks in between. Oh my god. Okay, so Kenny was the one that planned the entire workout. He did all the exercises, and he did the research for variation so that everyone can join in at any kind of difficulty level. Like, most of the workouts that we did were not new to me. I I was sore, but oh my god, what I did not expect were the calf raises, because I haven't done calf exercises in ages. So after doing those, like, it was actually burning when I was doing those exercises, and then the next day I was in so much pain. Like, I was like, wow, this body part exists. And I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but like when you do get a random injury, like, I don't know, you sprain your ankle or your arm, or you pull something. You pull something that you don't even know exists in your body. And then you realize everything that you do makes it hurt. That was what calves were for me. And I don't know, it's kind of amazing how your body functions without you knowing, like every little intricate part that helps it. But man, when you pull a random strand of muscle in the middle of nowhere in your body, you will know how much importance it has in your daily functioning and your life. So that is, again, my collaboration with Kenny over there. It was a stream last Friday, and it was the two of us working out. He's still editing like TikTok clips and also the YouTube video, but I'm sure his VOD is still up there. And so if you want to check him out, definitely do. I think he's testing his AI, like calling 911 for him. So that's what he does. Poor Puglie can't afford Yuji's legal fees. He really can't. He's just gonna sleep outside. I was too afraid to redeem too many slow-mos because Butai Art was willing to unalive you guys. Butai always there to make sure we're having the most of what we're having. That's why she's like our #1 supporter in everything we do. But Max Black Cat, don't worry. Kenny and I planned it in a way that we kind of knew that there's a chance that we might get completely exhausted. So we actually planned the workouts to be about like 70 to 80% intensive for us, and any redemptions that you guys would have done would have just upped it to like the maximum. But we say this with planning, but we actually didn't realize how difficult slow motion was. Like, we've done slow exercises before. It's like part of our, like, respectively, each of our workout routines. But doing it on stream is something completely different. I was always very conscious of being on camera. Half of my brain was just like, okay, don't make a stupid face. But the other half is just like, come on, you need to do this. Like, you need to do this right. So I have to make a stupid face. And then counting was just right, like, just, like, I counted 1, and then I forgot what came after 1. Like, there was no such thing as counting for me. The Count from Sesame Street would be disappointed in me. Because I was so concentrated on the exercise and of course my form and the fact that like I was on stream and on camera. And not only that, I was like in Kenny's house. I was on his channel. Like, I gotta bring my A game to it. That just made, like, something had to get unloaded from my brain, and it was counting. So I'm so glad that Kenny was there to count us through the exercises. And I'm just glad that all of you that were there, I guess, had fun or enjoyed the scene that was Kenny and I sweating and struggling and huffing and puffing. So that's that. But let's do a little recap as to how my week has been, as far as I can remember it, and also how have your guys' week been. It's been another week. Halloween is coming up. I have no idea what I'm doing for Halloween. I assume I'm going to be with Peggy, and we're probably going to be hanging out with some friends that we've kind of, like, hung out as a small bubble during this pandemic. Maybe watch some horror movies, maybe watch some bad horror movies, and I don't know what we're going to eat. Maybe one of these nights will be Costco food, because Costco food is apparently that amazing. I say this, but, like, I've never had their hot dog, I've never had their poutine, and the hot dog especially is like blasphemous for not ever experiencing. So one of these days I'll get to experience it. But a little recap as to what we were doing last week and then what I have done for the past 7 days. We packaged Puglies. Oh, Emmy, hello. I love Costco food, but we don't have the poutine. Wait, what? You guys... Oh, wait, because you're in the state... You're in the States. Yeah, you're in the States. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know why. Like, I wonder if there's some kind of trade agreement between Canada and the States where it's just like, you cannot have this food. Because the poutine... And by the way, I'm saying this completely wrong. Apparently it's supposed to be like Putin. But I'm not French. And I will never claim to be. It's such an American sounding food. Like, it's just fries with gravy and cheese curds. Like, what about this is not like American, you know? But I don't know why you guys don't have it. Mel, hello! Welcome to the Pug Games, coming soon, after we do a little recap. But, yeah, poutine's so great, so good. I love the cheese curds, just that squeaky cheese curd with crispy fries, and you gotta eat it hot, and while the fries are still crispy, and the gravy just hits right, and so much of the poutine is dependent on your gravy taste. Like, some people like a saltier, less like meaty gravy. Others just like really like that smoky meat gravy. It's just, yeah, I think it hinges mostly on the taste of the gravy, and then comes like the style of fries, and then the cheese curds are always perfect. You can't mess that up. I always ask for extra cheese curds. Oh, Mel, you're living the best life. I should do that. I should really do that next time. I really should. Because I'm always just like, every single fry, like every one fry needs at least like 2 cheese curds on it. But then I always run out of cheese curds by the time, like I have to ration it out, you know? It's like, oh, I only have this many cheese curds left for this many fries. I gotta ration it. I've always wanted to try it. Emmy, if you ever come up to Vancouver to visit, let's go get you some poutine. We got tons of like actual dedicated poutine restaurants. We have one that's like hailing, like they claim they're from Montreal. There's another one that does like interesting flavors like pierogi poutines or cheeseburger poutines. And then there's just like our McDonald's and KFC also serves poutines. And truth be told, okay, the Montreal poutine is actually really good. That shop is great, and they give you like a giant pan of it. But my kind of go-to is the KFC one. Something about like their fries and their cheese curds are chunky, and their gravy just tastes good to me. I don't know. It always tastes good to me. So I know this is pretty blasphemous for what great stuff we have out here, but I go for the KFC one. Mel's like, it's not enough, and then I run out of curds, and then I leave the fries. Mel, no! The potatoes! Even if there's just fries left over, like, I gotta finish it. I gotta respect my fellow brethren, the potatoes, and just appreciate the sacrifice that they put into drowning in gravy. Oh my god, Victor is signed up for a run-a-thon at school where he gets donations for every lap he runs this Friday. And a room mom designed these pug sweatbands to represent the polka dot pugs. That's so cute. But also, I hope Victor has tons of fun. I hope he paces himself because I don't know about all of you, but running is the most excruciating thing I will hopefully never do ever. Running in PE was my worst, what would you call it, like section exercise in the entire PE program, and you had to run it. You had to run at the start of every PE class, and it sucked. I hate running with a passion. I wish I was like those types of people that are like, oh, runner's high, and oh, I'm getting that running dopamine, and I'm just like, everything hurts, everything sucks. running sucks. But I hope Victor does not feel this way, and I hope he has tons of fun, and he also gets lots and lots of donations for his run. And I bet the sweatbands look so cute. True, the patoots, my patoots. Damn it, why is it always food here? I'll be back when I get food for myself. Viv, welcome, and also goodbye. Enjoy your food. You should know by now. You should know by now that we somehow always end up talking about food. Ooh. But with that, last week we created the packaging for the Puglies. I wanted this action figure packaging, this really like, I don't know, call back to when, you know, the action figures were small and just had this little like plastic box for it, and then it's like a zoom in the background, and it's 100% totally real. It's a totally real Puglie. We don't talk about it being a totally real Puglie. We don't mention it, you know? But I designed it this way because in the future, inspired by Anne, otherwise known as Arcasian, which I will, let's see. Oh, please tell me. Yes! Oh my god, I spelled it right. Give her a follow. She is an amazing, amazing artist. Every time you see her artwork, you're going to feel comfy and warm. But what she does on her stream is this thing called Tiny Town. So her viewers can accrue her channel points over there, and they can redeem it for a little house, and then she adds you as a little house into her tiny town, and it's the cutest thing. And so for me, in the future, I want to design a Puglie town, but not for this, for another thing. But I want to design a Puglie mart with all of you. So I want the Puglies to be kind of like a collection for those who are super special, that have earned enough points to kind of, you know, get a Puglie. Because look at this little aloe vera Puglie. He's great. And there's going to be a wall of collections of these like action figures that are the Puglies, but also maybe at some point you guys can redeem, I don't know, like filling up the shelves with types of chips, types of candies, types of things that you want to see in a convenience store. And I guess we build out what is a Puglie mart together. Oh my god, I need to stop booty parading if I want this. Mel? I mean, Mel, you... Like, these are our previous Puglies. So, your Naruto Puglie is gonna be packaged too. I'm just gonna find one of the streams to package it in. But, yeah, this is kind of how it's going. And I'm just so happy with how it's coming out. It's looking so cute. And one of these days, I will package them for us. So cute. Desire Games, thank you so much for joining us and for dropping in and saying hi. Thank you so much for appreciating Puglie, and I hope you enjoy what we're up to today. So, this is what we worked on, action figure Puglies, the packaging for it. Another thing I'm really excited to show you guys of is I finally received sample photos of these lanyard designs. So I'm hopefully coming out with lanyards personally for the first time for Puglie, and I'm just so excited. There's two designs to start off with. It's the grocery store Puglie and the Puglie in and Poot. So here's a little in and out Puglie with all the condiments. And I don't know, I'm just, so far, I'm really happy with how they're turning out. And yeah, I'm so excited. After about 2 years of manufacturing woes, I am just so excited to be here. And I can't wait. There's gonna be, I also designed pins that would kind of pair nicely with these lanyards, and they are right now in production also. So I guess we'll see. Hype lanyards, Emmy, thank you so much. So there's these two things, and another thing that came that got me really excited that is gonna launch, I would say like early November, is, let me switch over to this camera real quick. My sticker books finally came in. The actual official sticker books finally came in. And when I say sticker books, these are the type of books that have the kind of waxy paper inside, the releasing paper. So what actually happens is you can stick as many stickers as you want into these books, and they are pristine. They peel off real easy, the adhesive is still perfect, and it leaves no residue. And then you just collect stickers in here. And again, Anne of Arcasian and I were just talking about, like, I don't know, creating a culture, a new culture, where perhaps in conventions, if more artists create sticker books and more artists create stickers, maybe it can become a thing where some avid fans have sticker books and you just trade stickers. Like, if you see someone open for trading and you got like these stickers that you want to trade, you just switch them around. So I'm so excited to release these and also do a giveaway for exactly these 2 sticker books with the stickers that are already included inside. It's just the first page, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun and neat because I had to use these for, like, you know, all the social media posting and stuff, preparation of it. So yeah, this is coming up late October, early November, and everyone that's part of the Sticker Society will also receive a discount code in their Sticker Society order coming up for when these release. Art and Jess, hello! Thank you so much for joining us! Look at the sticker books, so cute! Thank you so much, I'm so happy with these. So this is like the front covers, Peel, Stick, Love, and Repeat. And then just the adventure pack, so it's like Puglie with all these little accessories for his adventures. And then the back of them is a little poo, and just a pattern of Puglies in the back. And I'm so happy. Like, I had this goal of creating sticker books like 3-4 years ago, and finally, I'm able to have them made. And honestly speaking, this is more of a passion project of my own than, I don't know, something that I think will sell well. I think this is a pretty niche product, but I personally want it so much, and stickers are such a huge staple of Puglie that it just makes sense. So, sticker books coming soon. I'm so happy they're here. They're literally physically here, but I have so much planned for October that I can't launch everything all at once. I need to portion it out so that we don't get burnt out in just one go. Arden, Jess, Desire, Emmy, how have you guys been? It's been a minute, but it's also been a while, and I hope you guys have been doing well. Arden, Jess, are you streaming today? Yeah, because I've rated you once. Are you streaming like a little bit later today? Or are you just taking like a little time off? But yeah, a sticker passport. Also, like, if more of us artists like created stamps, like cute stamps or something, and actually my friend Ameru, who is really into stationery, created like this stamp collecting, I don't know, marathon one year at Anime Expo, and it was like the cutest. It's like her and a couple of other artists created stamps, and then they handed out like booklets, or just like encouraged people to bring their sketchbooks or whatever, and you would go around to these artist alley tables that were participating and just get the stamp. And it harkens back to, like, in Japan, there are some subway stations that have stamps, like a little table with stamps, just for you to stamp to say that, like, you went to the station. And I think it's mainly for kids and probably tourists, but, like, it's just so cute. And I don't know, I can't wait to go back to conventions, not only to see, like, people face to face, but I want to be the type of artist to create this kind of community. Like, granted, I'm not friends with every single artist person. I don't know everyone, but it would be so cool for just like 1 or 2 events where you get enough people, there's enough word of mouth. Oh, Mel, thank you for helping me do shoutouts and Twitch stream things. Thank you. And I just want to help create this kind of community, even for just one event, where it's like, hey, we can all have fun together, create this little game. There's no monetary thing behind it, but if you're into, spending a little money to create like a stamp or something, it's just for fun. And at the end of the day, these conventions should be first and foremost fun, and of course like making money, because some people do this as a business. I'm streaming at 7 p.m., but I haven't caught a Puglie stream for at least a bit. Aww. The sticker collecting culture sounds awesome to me. Love the idea of doing like sticker swaps or something. Big Twitch community swap? Yeah, like if I for some reason can I don't know, go to TwitchCon and kind of like create this as a thing, like that'd be so fun, and then us that are artists and also on Twitch can like, do all this together. Quantinator, fancy seeing you here, but also enjoy your lurk, enjoy your food or your work, and I hope to see you later on, if not next week again. Take care! Oh my god, Taiwan has that everywhere. What? Oh my god. Asian countries just know how to like add that little extra, Just add that little extra fun in your day-to-day life. Like an autograph book at Disneyland collecting signatures. Yeah! I actually had no idea that was a thing, but this also makes sense that this is a thing. But yeah, like just, I don't know, if you're really into collecting things for the sake of collecting things, or you're really a fan of, I don't know, this artist or a couple of these artists, and it's just like adds a little extra to it, then, it just sounds fun. Otto, hello, thank you so much for joining on the stream. What? I thought you were streaming. Wait, I thought I saw you streaming like just a couple minutes ago. Was I hallucinating? Was I misreading names? But regardless, thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate you being here. And how have you been? How has Catsup been? And sorry, I need that sip of coffee. How has everyone been? Not live. Aw. All good. Are you streaming a bit later today? We've been good. Hope you've been well. I have been doing super solid this week. Okay, last week just flew by. Like, it was a blur because Mel, thank you so much. If you guys don't know Otto, please check them out. They are also an amazing artist, and the emotes that you see right here, right here, that's Catsup. And it's just a little blob of ketchup. That's a cat, and it's so cute. I just love it so much. It's so round. So round and blobby. Last week for me was an absolute blur. I don't know if any artists like in the stream right now feel this way, but if I don't get to draw at least like once a week or something, I get a little bit cranky. Like graphic design and pulling things in Illustrator, that's a little bit like different. It's still creative, so it's nice that I did it. But if I don't get to actually physically draw with like my tablet and stuff, I get a little bit like antsy and cranky. And that's what last week for me was. I had a lot of like design work. I had a lot of meetings, calls, and some were good and some were just kind of like business things, and it tired me out. This week, at least leading up to today, has been good, but I still haven't drawn at least until today, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I am doing super well because for the first time in like a year and a half to 2 years, merchandise is finally getting to me. My manufacturing is finally feeling like it's back on track.
Puglie Puggers, we love your hard work. You. Puglie Puggers.
Misaki, hello, and thank you so much for being a part of this again and again. Happy 7-month anniversary. Really appreciate you being here, and thank you for the kind words also. It's been an adventure and a little bit just this past week. Oh my god, that's adorable. Right? Catsup is so adorable. Please definitely check out Otto. It's just they have their own Instagram for themselves, and then they have um an Instagram for Catsup, and I do have to admit my bias is in Catsup because it's a little blob of ketchup and it's so cute. And you have to look at him and just enjoy him and squeeze him. I can't imagine you cranky. I don't think me being cranky, and this has been a trait of mine since when I was like really little. Me being cranky is me being quiet. It's me being like you know when little kids sulk and they're like extra silent and stuff like that. That's usually me being cranky. And so when I'm cranky, I usually I don't want social interaction. I just really want my alone time, because that's really all I want. It's me having time to myself, not needing to talk to anyone, not having any expectation of socializing, and being able to do whatever it is that's on my mind. So that's kind of what it's like for me to be cranky. But a little quick recap, because I already went through this. This past week, I've been pretty excited. One, with the actual sticker books that finally came in. Long time coming. These are sticker collection books, so they have the releasing paper. So you can collect stickers, put them all in one place, admire them. My books are large enough for like roughly 3-inch to 2.5-inch stickers to be like side by side. And I hope that covers like most stickers that artists come out with. And you can use these to collect them, admire them, and trade them with other people that might have stickers to trade. And on top of that, for once in a long while, my manufacturer is coming through, and I have lanyards in the making. These are my first photos for the samples that they're making. And one is like a grocery-inspired lanyard, and the other is the In-N-Out Puglie with the condiments. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited for these. Oh, let's see. Oh, and of course the big update, which, hold on one sec, I do have to go grab this and not rip out my ears. The actual hoodies for the Nervous hoodie pre-orders came in last week. I had to haul 2 massive boxes up 3 flights of stairs because my apartment has no elevator. But these are like the good copy of the Nervous hoodie, and they came out so good. My friend is in the apparel business. He has his own brand. His Twitch that he doesn't stream on is called Paquetto Style, and his hoodies are top notch. The sew and everything, the quality of the fabric is way better than like my prototypes, which truthfully speaking are Gildan. Gildan is very comfy. They are a staple in hoodies and everything, but if I can do a little bit extra and provide a little more quality, I definitely will. Ooh, next. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that in a little tinsy bit. So this is the back, of course. It's please give space. The front is you saying nervous. And the little extra detail that I really love about... Wait, do I have this? Oh, no. The little extra detail that I really appreciate about these hoodies is, one, the metal ringlet around the accessory, so you don't have to tear fabric. Because, like, if you can see on my prototypes here, there's none. It's just, like, cut right into the fabric. And also, too, these strings are flat, and I don't know, like, it's a little something, I guess a personal taste, but I personally love flat drawstrings compared to the tubular ones. If I'm gonna have tubular drawstrings, I want them to be like a statement. I want them to be thick. So, I don't know, it's these little details, and also, inside each hoodie is a custom print tag. So there's the little Puglie face, Puglie. The little slogan I have in here is "Have a Pootiful Day," because I hope all of you have a pootiful day every day, especially when you're wearing this. And of course, it just says like the care stuff, and designed and manufactured in Canada. So these feel a lot better than my samples. The hoods are large and cozy. And I'm so excited to get these out. I'm gonna be running my second pre-order this time for the Will Cut You hoodie. Pretty sure like late October, early November also. But I don't want to jinx anything. Like, for a long time I was waiting for these to come in before running a pre-order. Now I just want to make sure that each of these go to their designated homes before I run a pre-order, and then hopefully people can experience the quality of these hoodies, and then if they really want, they can get excited about the second pre-order, which is the Will Cut You, which, now that I'm saying this, I should have worn this instead of tired, but I guess I'm kind of feeling a little bit this way also. Just putting these back. Don't topple. Please don't roll, Puglie. Please don't roll. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, their hoodies are amazing. Yes, print tags. I know, just that little extra detail. I love it. But yeah, honestly, like, as much as like I love all the details of my manufactured hoodies, Gildan is a beautiful staple for anyone going into apparel. Like, here's my little tip for any artist that wants to do apparel. Gildan holds up to its name. Their prices are very competitive. They have the largest range of colors to choose from for their apparel, like hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, etc. They may not have like the little details like a flat drawstring or like the ringlet and stuff, but they're a pretty good staple and a good place to start off with if you're creating hoodies. They are they're thick, they're very cozy and comfy on the inside, and overall they're just like, they're really easy to get a hold of. Their prices are competitive. It's a good place to start. But my second advice would always be to do your research if you have the money to. Like, I understand if you're going into apparel for the first time, just going with whatever has the best price, that has the color you want, is probably the way to go. If you have a little extra money to spend here and there for samples and stuff, I would highly recommend getting hoodie samples from other manufacturers, other brands, just to see how they feel, like what the sew line is, like what the seam and the build of the hoodie is. Is it a bit thicker? Is it a bit thinner? Just like these little things that, I don't know, makes your products a little bit more you. It looks so great. Thank you so much, Desire. I mean, hello, we were just talking about you. Also, Max Black Cat, here's the chug for you. I pay too much for my blanks. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, blanks, like hoodies and apparel, like, it's a high risk, high reward type of merchandise. And you gotta really love designing apparel and creating it. But yeah, it's, when you look at the cost of apparel, oh, it hurts so much. That's why I'm really lucky that my pre-order went well, and I have that little cushion at least. Gonna work while watching? Yeah, Ame, enjoy your work. We were just talking about, well, I was talking about how you arranged this whole like stamp collection at Anime Expo one year, and it was so fun. And it's kind of like the feel that I have for the sticker books, how I want to encourage that kind of like community and that kind of like going around to artists or maybe other attendees and trading stickers or collecting them and yeah, having fun with them. Oh my god. Nick, hello. Oh my god, thank you so much for becoming a Pootie Pal and also being a Pootie Pal for 6 months. What? Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. Oh my god. Closing my eyes so hard. Ame. Water is the only... What am I trying to say? Streaming is the only time I will drink this much water. And as I say this, my water is still like half ice. Like where that haziness is, that's ice. I saw you mention Gildan. Haha, literally will not buy any Gildan. I look at clothing tags and will refuse to buy anything Gildan. On that spectrum of customer, I mean, absolutely, absolutely fair. Like, I think when it comes to me and I guess, like, maybe not my taste, but what I'm willing to feel comfortable in, what I think is comfortable, I'm like, yeah, Gildan's comfy enough. At least for samples, like to get like a proof of concept, like I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna pay this. But I definitely know what you mean. And my friend who helped me manufacture these hoodies is also just like, ew, Gildan. But no shade to anyone who enjoys it because it's cost effective or whatever. We do what we can and we do whatever's in our means. I'm kind of on that zone too, I feel you. I'm a shirt snob, but I have really sensitive skin, so I have trouble with a lot of brands. Also totally fair. Like, I think, at least on my body, because I do personally suffer from psoriasis, at least on my body, my skin is like a little bit tougher. So when things feel like, you know, average or just okay, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fine. But I definitely have felt like softer hoodies or like softer t-shirts, and obviously they do cost a little bit more. I think that's all for the updates. I think. Oh, and of course the biggest update. This didn't even take me the week. I binged all of Squid Game yesterday. I put it up on my TV, which, as I say right now, my TV is like broken. It cannot sense my wireless. And I know my wireless is working because I am here right now. My phone is on the wireless. Everything's working fine. My TV just decided that it does not connect to the internet. So now it is a very expensive black mirror in the middle of my living room. I jest. It's not expensive. It was like $200. Maybe not. Maybe, was it 300? I don't know, I got it on Boxing Day. But I binged all of Squid Game yesterday, and truth be told, I already knew, like, all the spoilers and everything. I wasn't sure if I was gonna watch it, because at this current moment, I was just, like, binging a lot of horror movies. I know Squid Game would be a type of show that I'd be into, and of course I did enjoy watching it, but like, you know, when you're not in the mood for something, you know, even though you know you're gonna like it, but you're just not in the mood for it at that moment, like, that's kind of how I felt. Like, I just wanted to get some more horror movies out of my system and then decide to watch it then. But of course, it is a great show. I am so glad so many people are onto it, and this becomes really promising for a lot of international shows, getting more spotlight, getting more funding to create their own like projects and stuff. I'm really excited for how this is gonna turn up for the world. Oh snap, my fiance has psoriasis. I totally get you. He's taking the biologic shots. Oh man, I'm still on just like topical treatments. I'm not doing any like light therapy or doing any kind of like shots or anything. So far my topical treatments help me stave away any kind of flare-ups and stuff. So I'm quite happy about that. And I don't know, it's like, it's an ongoing life thing for us, right? But I hope the treatment is like panning out really good for your fiance, because if he's taking shots, I mean, I hope it's worth it, because needles are not fun for anyone. And I hope it helps get it under control, because I honestly don't think there's a cure for psoriasis, which is kind of like the shitty thing. Puglie idea. Ollie, but he's called Ugly. Oh my god. If someone redeems a black Puglie, aka an Ollie, I will make an Ugly. That is so cute. Yeah, if you don't need it, that's the best. His covered 60 to 70% of his body, and now it's 0%. Crazy technology advances. Oh my god, that's amazing. I mean, the technological advancements is amazing. It sucks that he had to, survive through like a 60 to 70% coverage, but I am so happy that it worked. Technology and medicine. It's amazing, right? Science is amazing. And we should appreciate the people that have dedicated their lives into studying this. Because I sure as hell don't know where to start with medicine. Okay. Let me preface real quick. The first idea I had was to draw Puglie as the little doll girl because she's so iconic, right? And I don't think this is considered a spoiler, but like she shows up in the first episode. She's in like literally all the trailers. So, you know what? I want to create 3 iconic looks for Puglie in the Squid Game. 1, the doll girl. 2, dressed up as like, I don't know, do you guys call these the squids or the henchmen? And then 3, of course, the where you guys can't see is the green tracksuit or the teal tracksuit that they're in. So Puglie as a contestant, some Puglies as like the henchmen, and then Puglie as the doll girl. But yeah, I mean, like show of hands, like how many of you guys have watched the Squid Game? Have you finished it? Are you in the middle of it? Or is this the type of show that like, or have you not started it but you're gonna start it later? Or is this just not the type of show for you? You know what's the funniest thing is, so again, like my parents don't really know Netflix. Like we all share the same Netflix account, but they don't really use it as a streaming service. My dad knows about it. My mom definitely does not. And so, one time when I was visiting my parents, oh, hold on. So thankful to be living in the now so we can have stuff like this treated for sure. Oh my god, absolutely. Can you imagine, like, back then, before we had vaccines, before we had, like, medicine, before we even knew what the disease was, like how scary and terrifying, I don't know, something happening to you would be. Like even back then, like the lack of knowledge and understanding, and of course all the prejudice against HIV and everything. Like it, now we have the medicine to help treat it. And I forget if it was like HIV or Alzheimer's, but we're on track to like possibly cure it or like really diminish its effect on people, and that's just amazing, you know? Puglie in a green tracksuit, yes, I have to, and I know the number for him, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, but hear me out. Puglie as a squid playing like SNES, so like a blooper. Like the white squid from Mario? I don't think I'll ever watch it. My soul can't handle the type of show. That is absolutely fair. It's very tense. It can be a little bit... Yeah, it is gory. Yeah, it does have its gory parts. And it's it can be a morally crippling show. The faith in humanity comes back into play here. Sorry, I'm like drawing a circle, but like it's more so I'm debating if this brush is the right size for this art piece that I want. It's a little bit thick, but I think that's what I want. Squid Game is actually not my kind of show, but boy howdy, is the design of it gorgeous. Like the sets and stuff, wow. And yeah, green tracksuit would be cute. Yeah, absolutely. Like the sets, the colors, the design, even in the logo and the intro and everything. I love it. I love it so much. That's definitely something I appreciated a lot in the show. Just the design aspect of it. Too violent for me. Only watched the last episode where most violence is finished. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Puglie blooper. Honestly, blooper is my favorite absolutely my favorite character in all of Mario. Like, not the Goomba, not Toad, not Bowser or anything. It's hands down, Blooper is my favorite character in all of Mario. Okay, hold up. What's your guys' favorite character in Mario? Oh, and if I had to choose a main character, it'd be Luigi. I like that he's tall, and in one of the Mario games, I forgot which one, so if you guys know, chime in. When you got to play as either like Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad, Luigi could do this thing where he kind of hovers. Like he jumps and then he like runs his leg really fast and he kind of like hovers a little bit before dropping. Like that's what sold me on Luigi. I'm like, yeah, like that. And I also always laugh at this one comic that an artist made like ages ago, where it's like Mario and Luigi are standing side by side, and like they're talking to their mom, and the mom's like, you know, referencing Mario and everything, and then she doesn't really reference Luigi, and then Luigi's like, "Mama, why don't you ever remember my name?" And then the mom's just like, "I'm sorry, Green Mario," and then like Luigi just like has a single tear. And that's what I just refer Luigi to now. Like, Green Mario is, what I refer him as. That is a good strategy. Yeah, Emmy, if it's not your type of show, just watch the last one, the final episode. You can at least get most of the spoilers there and, I don't know, figure it out yourself. Oh my god, that'd be extremely cute. Blooper is a squid from a game, so Puglie would be a squid from a game playing a game. The most Squid game. We need to go even deeper into the Squidspiracy. Super Mario 3D World. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can handle a few deaths, but gore is not my thing. Yeah, like, I can't say, like, when I think of gore, especially since I've been on this horror movie binge, I think of, like, seeing people getting, like, cut or slashed or whatever, and that always makes me a bit queasy, or, like, seeing open cut wounds, like, ugh. While it doesn't show, like, the point of, like, the slashing and stuff, like, it will show when someone, like, fell down, or, there is, like, yeah, you will see dead bodies, for sure. So, yeah, that is not for everyone, and that is absolutely fair. The concept is cool, though. Maybe I'll alternate watching one Squid Game episode, then one Pokemon episode, to cleanse the palate. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely gory parts. I think you're never taken by surprise. You always kind of know when, like, something bloody or gory is gonna pop up. And when I say pop up, I don't mean like it's a jump scare. I mean it's like, gonna show up on screen. So you can't choose to look away, for sure. Oh. I was like, why does this Puglie look weird? And that's because his tongue isn't out. Oh man, it's been a while since I've drawn. And let's see, let's do this. And over here. I swear to God, I had like a train of thought and then it completely just went derailed and I forgot what I was talking about. Like, right before Mario. I'm trying to figure out, like, where my train went. Because it went, like, it was going this way, and then it just went, like, Green Mario. And then it's just, like, it's on this track now to just think about Green Mario. So we're back to when I got Netflix for $7 and watched it on the Wii. Oh my god. I can't believe you would use the Wii as a media system. That is amazing. I love that so much. Also, thank you, Max Black Cat. You have reminded me of what I was saying. So the story back is that my parents don't really know much about Netflix. At least not to my impression. OMG, Luigi, I'm a sorry, Green Mario. Heartbreaking. Absolutely so sad. My issue is I start dreaming of people murdering me. I went on a serial killer binge and that was not a good idea. Oh no! See, I have the same issue with photographic memory. That's why horror movies are not great for me, especially ghost ones, because they have a lasting impression. So when I say I've been on a horror movie binge, it's more like I have horror movies playing in the background, so I get the narration and like kind of what's happening in the movie without having to see all the jump scares and all the scary imagery. So that's how I deal with it. And so I don't see anything scary, and if I do, then I am gooby for the rest of the night. But yeah, I visited my parents to go pick up something, right? And as I'm about to leave, my mom's asking me like, oh, have you heard of this new Korean drama? And around this time, okay, I think 2 significant Korean dramas came out in Netflix, or like just that I'm aware of at this time. Squid Game and Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, which is a very like feel-good, like typical romance K-drama that I would also recommend. And at the time, my girlfriend and I were watching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. So that's all I had in my head. I was like, oh, is like my mom asking me about Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha? Like, I wonder how she heard about it. And then she's telling me like, she heard on the radio that there's this very popular K-drama that everyone's watching right now. And she's like, she says the name to me in Cantonese, which is Yao Yu Yao Hei, which is a very cute name in Cantonese for Squid Game. But at first, I didn't really understand it. I was like, Yao Yu Yao Hei, like I had to break it out. I was like, Yao Yu, like no, it's not octopus, squid. And then when I realized she said squid, and like my mind at the same time pieced together Squid Game and also realized that Yao Hei is a game. I was like, Squid Game? And my girlfriend was with me there at the time, and she was like, Squid Game? Like, we were both baffled that my mom brought up Squid Game. And then, I guess my mom, like, recognized the name, like, in English, and she was like, oh, yeah, that, like, and I was trying to explain to her, I was like, oh, the one where, you know, people have to play a game because they're all in debt and they're going to win money? And then she's like, yeah, that one. And I was so confused. I was like, Mom, that's a very violent show. And then with all smiles, she's like, yeah, a lot of people die in it. And I was like, what? But, oh, that was so funny to me that, like, my mom was just like, she's like, yeah, in, like, the first episode, I heard, like, 400 people die. And, like, she says this in all smiles. And I'm like, yeah, it's a very, gory game. And she's like, yeah, I want to watch it because everyone says it's super good. And I heard on the radio that it's, like, very good. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, I show them how to access Netflix on their smart TV, and I'm like, okay, have fun. And that's another beauty with, like, international shows. Well, at least popular ones, is that there's so much support for it. Like, there's translations into, there's dubs into different languages, and also a lot of subs in many different languages, so it helps. I decided to show up. We'll only be here for about 10 minutes though. Hey Puggy, no worries. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. Gonna hop off, but talk to you later. So happy to see you art streaming. Hope to see you again soon. Nick, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Thank you for the hydrate. and take care. Have a great rest of the day, alright? Hopefully see you again here soon. Ah, that's some good ice cold water. Oh my god, Kenny! Kenny, do you see the GIF being the thing I made for us for a stream? Kenny! Hello everyone. Yose, thank you so much for putting along. Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here. Kenny forgot the raid message. God damn it, Kenny. It's the eating, yeah, the eating one. I totally forgot a raid message. It's okay. Like, every time I raid someone, like, I've completely forgotten the raid message. Thank you all for being here. Vlad, hello. Lisa, hello. Thank you, everyone here. Rice Hat Crew, for being here. I know you guys all came from Kenny, obviously. Kenny forgot the raid message. That is the raid message. Emmy says hello to all of you. If you haven't already, please check out Kenny, otherwise known as Kenevo. He's an amazing streamer. Today, he was hacking for education. The new Back 4 Blood. Yeah, Back 4 Blood, which is kind of like, is it legit that it's the sequel, or like it's within line to the Left 4 Dead series? Or is it like completely different? Because I heard that that's kind of what it is. Made from the same people as Left 4 Dead. Okay, alright. Edna, hello. Okay. So like, so Kenny, you asked before, like, if anyone was going to get this game. I am gonna look into it, because Left 4 Dead has definitely been a game that I grew up with. I played so many times with friends, for better or worse. I'm definitely gonna look into it, and then we'll see if we can game together. Hey. But, Kenny today was hacking for educational purposes the game, so that when he plays it, you can redeem your channel points at his channel to enhance his game. Let's just say that, enhance his game. So you can help him heal up, or you can give him extra ammo, or you might be able to super speed all the zombies, which would be hilarious and very cruel for everyone to do that. Just for context, I have accrued like 13k channel points, nearly 14k channel points over at his channel, because since his last horror game stream, which was Outlast, which was so fun because of all the channel redeems, and Kenny's one of the top-notch streamers that I know of that really makes the streams interactive and fun for literally everyone. I've just been accruing all these channel points so that next time, when the time comes, I'll be there to help out. Would be awesome to see you guys play it. Oh my god, if like me, Kenny, the Brotron crew and Judy. Oh my god, it'd be so fun. It'd be so fun. Monsters. We're just helping you. We're helping you enjoy the game. Gaming, hello. Thank you so much for joining in the stream. I'd call it enhancement add-ons, right, Vlad? Exactly, you know? Enhancement add-ons, a little spice into Kenny's life. You know, just good stuff. But Kenny, how was the rest of the educational exploration? Did you discover a lot, learn a lot? Like, when do you think you're going to make this, I guess, like, official? I guess, like, when you have your official stream with all the channel redeems and stuff? I feel like some of the things that you did in the previous stream, the Outlast stream, could like come back again, like the jump scare, if your heart can still take it. I get Outlast is a lot more atmospheric and depends on like the sudden jumps and everything, whereas I think especially with the Left 4 Dead franchise, it's a lot more action-packed and a lot more like waves rushing you. So there's less atmosphere and more just like being overwhelmed. So not all the redeems from the previous game can be like, you know, remade, but I think some can. All I can think of is the jump scares, honestly. I broke everything and need to re-download the game. Wait, what? Wait, you broke the physical game and now you have to re-download the game from scratch? I'll have to figure it out somehow. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, I can't understand like the 666 IQ that you have for all this. I can't begin to fathom. Oh, also, for anyone joining us right now, I am, if you can't tell, I'm drawing Puglie Squid Game characters because I binged all of Squid Game literally yesterday, and it was a very fun experience. I guess fun would be the word for it I would use, and I felt like drawing some of these as Puglie, because I saw the fan art for it already, and I'm like, yeah, I know if I watch it, I'm gonna, you know, draw the same things, and of course I did. But also, like, I want to make sure I don't spoil anything for anyone, so yeah, there's some things that I haven't drawn that I think I can for Puglie, but again, I just don't want to have any spoilers here, just in case anyone's still needing to watch it. It's so good. Yeah, I love the set design. Literally all the design. I love it so much. And it, honestly, in the first, like, couple episodes, I was thrown into a twist because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, not even the first couple episodes, but, like, something, you know, for those of you that have watched it, you know, there was a decision to be made, right? And I thought, like, oh, of course they're gonna make, like, this decision, because what else are they gonna do? Like, there wouldn't be a show. And then they surprised me with the outcome, and I was like, whoa, okay, I did not expect this. And then, yeah, it all played out. I've got to head to my workout, of course, but have a great stream, no rest days. Kenny, enjoy your workout, get those gains. Good luck on your bulking, and I hope to catch you next time, alright? Take care, bye-bye! But yeah, God, all the designs, just, it's so wild. And I don't know if anyone else has seen, but I at least saw on Twitter, a YouTuber called Mr. Beast. If those of you who don't know, he's very famous for his, like, philanthropy videos, where he's like, I grab or what is it? I sign up for your Uber in this car, and whoever I pick up, in this Uber will get this car. Or, like, I sell a car for $5, and whoever buys it will get it for $5 kind of thing. Like, he does that kind of, like, giveaway almost kind of content. It's very feel good. He has a very good, like, attitude towards everything, and he's just, like, very hype. And he made a TikTok saying, like, oh, if this TikTok gets, like, 10 million likes, then I'll recreate, like, a Squid Game kind of event for, I think, like, YouTubers or something. And of course it has like 10.1 million likes, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Like, the thing is though, I would assume he does all the planning and all the games and, like, in jest and fun, and of course, like, no one's gonna die. But the appeal to Squid Game, and I say appeal as in, like, where all the tension comes from and where all the panic comes from is the threat of elimination, and by elimination I mean death. And while I'm not saying like people have to literally die for this game, I don't know, I wonder what he would set his stakes to be. Like if all participating either YouTubers or people have to like end up losing money, and it goes into like the pot that people will win, like one person will win at the end, or yeah, like what? Because the part of Squid Game is loss. Like you are going to lose something if you literally lose this game. So what is there to end up losing? It's like every other battle royale ever. Yeah, basically. Oh, and there's also this other... I think there's this other battle royale show that came out last year called Alice on Borderland. And yeah, I have no idea what that theme... It seems like also very outlandish, I think, and like highly technological and everything. But yeah, I have to admit, I think the hype of Squid Game did push me to watch it, even though like it is the type of show that I would normally like to watch anyways. But I just wasn't in the mood for it because I've been on a horror movie binge for the past month. And then I finally got into Squid Game. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew I would like it. I love it. I read it before they announced the adaptation. Oh, okay, so it is a battle royale, is it, Vlad? Like, can you give a little synopsis or like the premise, I guess? Is it in like a dystopian future, or... Because at least in the trailers for Netflix, it looks like there's some very eccentric people that are part of the game. Let's see. I need to fix this. You know what? I'm gonna copy this over, and then let me see what I've been doing wrong. Nothing. This is nearly perfect. It's just... Alright, you know what? Don't stress over it. Don't fret over it. Alright, and of course, Puglie's little stubbly arms can only go about yay far. It's like... Oh, kinda. It's like there are these three friends who have very different lifestyles, okay? Okay, gotta leave now. Maybe I'll catch you all next week. Puggy, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch you next week, possibly. Take care. And one day, everyone suddenly disappears from the city they are in. Forgot if it's Tokyo or Akihabara. Alright, alright. Oh man. Like the only battle royale that I've experienced up to this point is the literal, like the, I think it's literally called Battle Royale, isn't it? Like the Battle Royale, like the novel. I read that, and yeah, it was what it was. I enjoyed it. And I actually bought the book because I fell in love with the cover. I don't know who the illustrator is for the book cover, but it was just so good. And I knew about Battle Royale as a premise, so I was like, yeah, it sounds like something I'd be interested in reading. Let's see. So they disappear in either Tokyo or Akihabara, and they start wandering until they find the only building with electricity. And there are some people there already waiting for a game to start. Then they start fighting out. Oh, then they start figuring out what's happening. Okay. Alright. So, in your opinion, did you love Alice on Borderland more than Squid Game? Or do you think they're like too different to compare? Alright, let's see. We got this little yellow sleeve over here. Oh, I just noticed. She has like a little what do you call that, collar thing? Alright, so okay, we're gonna have to round out Puglie's head over here. Still haven't finished Squid Game, but from what D told me, Alice is better. Ooh, okay. Alright, I will have to get myself into the mood for it. Because, like, I honestly put on Squid Game because let's see. What was the reasoning for it again? Like, it was kind of in the evening, and it was kind of dark. Like, I don't want to scroll through, like, ghost horror movies, when it's already, like, dark outside. I still get a little bit spooked. So I'm like, oh, what can I watch that is not gonna leave an impression on me? And I'm like, oh, yeah, Squid Game. I guess, like, I might as well get on that. Because of all this imagery that I've seen, like the fan art and stuff, I'm like, oh, I love the imagery. I love the iconic look of so many things. But my rule for creating fan art is that I have to watch it. Like, I have to be a part of that fandom. Even just, like, if being a part of that fandom is watching the content or the material, like, I have to have experienced it first before creating it. I never want to create something just because, like, I don't know, it's hype, or it's like, oh, it's what's making the most money right now or whatever. I want to create it because I do thoroughly enjoy the content. And so, luckily I did. Squid Game turned out, and I love all the sets that it's a part of. I think the premise is better than Squid. Oh, okay. I think the psychological horror of Alice is built in a better way. Okay. And, like, I don't know if this is a spoiler or anything, but, like, the people that they encounter, like, they don't have any kind of, like, special power or abilities, right? Like, it's just very much, like, a knife or a gun or an eccentric person. Like, how to fan art. Step 1, be a fan. Yeah, right? And I say this with no shade to anyone, honestly. Like, if you need to get your bank, get it. Like, we all have different motivators in life, and we all have different things that we want to do with our time. There are definitely artists out there that will create merchandise and artwork of a fandom just because they know it's popular at the time, and they don't actually, partake in the fandom or anything. They just, they either like the design or they know that it's gonna make a lot of sales. No shade. You have your own motivations, your own reasons for doing things. You need the money, whatever. You do you. But me personally, like, the things that I think about, especially back then when I did more fan art using Puglie, was when fans of the franchise, say, like, Gravity Falls or Adventure Time, would come up to me and be like, oh my god, like, Lumpy Space Puglie or something, and they would talk about their favorite scene of Lumpy Space Princess, and I would be able to relate because I know the content, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's such a funny one, this is my favorite, and then we get to talk as a genuine thing we have in common. And I never want to do anything where, like, someone comes to me really excited that I've drawn something and I have no idea about the source material. I'm just like, oh yeah, I just made it for money. Like, I don't want to do that, because one, I think it's really awkward, and I might be overthinking. I could just be like, oh haha, like, I don't remember much of it. But yeah, it's just like, I want to be genuine in the joy or whatever that someone else is genuinely sharing with me. So that's why way back then, when people asked me to do like Game of Thrones Puglies or whatever, I never got on it because I never got into the show. The psychological horror is as well. The psychological horror, it is well built in Squid, but I think Alice has a deeper background story. Okay. No, not at all. Well, maybe later on, like martial arts stuff. Oh, okay. And the idea is that the main character is kind of smarter than average. Oh, okay. Okay. I will have to experience this sometime. Because I saw the trailers for it when it first came out, and I was like, oh, this looks really interesting. And then I completely forgot about it, honestly. But one day when I watch this, we'll talk about it on Kenny's chat. Alright, how do I fit Puglie's neck rolls into this? It's always his neck rolls. Because the armholes have to be here, so the dress could drop a little bit just to accommodate for Puglie's very short arms, very long but short arms. Sure, even here, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, yeah, I guess that's just my thing with fan art. So when I knew, like, I had this feeling, I was like, oh man, I really want to draw Puglie as like the creepy doll girl, or as like the squids, or even just him in a tracksuit. Like I have this image that I'm gonna draw where Puglie's like sweating and like a bit teary-eyed in his tracksuit, because imagine Puglie in the Squid Game. He's gonna be so scared and so upset, but like he's gonna try to help out as many people as he can. He will probably get off like really fast. Oh man. Let's see. There we go. And I'm gonna just do this over here. I will reconvene the collars once I figure out the strap. And I got the collars over here, so all I need is to see this area. Oh man, I'm so curious myself. Like, I feel like it's probably seen around, but there's this one game in the show which is like the cookie that you have to get the shape out of, and I'm so like I want to try it myself. Like I want to see if I can do it. Oh man. Little tress over here, little collar over here. Yeah, does anyone else have Halloween plans? Maybe streaming horror movies with friends, or going over to like a friend's house, you know, enjoying horror movies together. I saw a not safe for work version of it. Oh no! Oh no! I saw this YouTube video. It was like a parody. Well, like they take the actual scenes from Squid Game, but in their, say, like After Effects or something, they edit the cookie, like the shape of the cookie, into something completely like uh the tin opens and you're supposed to see the shape of the cookie, and it opens and you see like mahjong tiles that like the person has to carve out, or like a cursive handwriting signature or something, and I just like, oh my god, I laughed so hard. That was so good. Not yet. Yeah, I'm in the same boat where I don't necessarily know what I'll be doing yet, but I assume it's with friends. And I don't know, maybe we'll watch some good horror movies, maybe some campy ones. Because I don't know, if anyone else has this kind of interest where I I enjoy bad movies. Like, movies that are campy, poorly acted, or like all that. It just ends up being funny. So I watch them out of enjoyment also. It's like the idea that it's like it's so bad it's good. So that's kind of what I've been doing in terms of like a horror movie binge on Christina Sensei. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. When I say I've been on a horror movie binge, that's kind of what it's been like, because there's obviously like good movies up in Netflix, but there's so many mediocre or bad ones, and I've just watched them all. Anything from like Ghosts to Aliens to like murderers or serial killers and stuff. Just all of them. Oh man, and you know it's so bad it's good when they use sound effects. Like, I don't know, there are these distinct sound effects used in film and media that have been around for so long, like the pterodactyl screech, the jaguar roar, the typical man screaming. Like, when those sound effects come on, I'm like, oh, this is what kind of horror movie it is. Before the pandemic, we did a horror game stream with a friend, played Fatal Frame 1 and 2. Oh my god, that's so brave. Like cabbage crunching. What's that? Oh, yeah. Just these staple sound effects, like, go down in history, you know? What have I come back to? Yeah, just Puglie listing off, like, murderers and serial killers. But I'm just talking about the horror movies that I've been playing in the background while I work. And yeah, there's no I have no I think my favorite is psychological thrillers. I don't like anything too gory, and I don't really like ghosts. Actually, scratch that. I don't like ghosts. But I find ghost stories usually the most compelling because there's a huge mystery behind, like, oh, why something is haunted, or why is this house creepy? Why is this ghost staying around? So, all in all, like, I'm down for all kinds of movies, but I think mostly I'm most happy with psychological horror. And any time in a horror movie when someone like twists their ankle or like breaks their leg or something, and then they start like they keep trying to run on it, like, it makes me squeamish. Okay, Puglie's feet are not long enough for these socks and these shoes, so I might cheat a little, just a little, and see if I can add at least just the shoes. But the thing I hate most about so many horror movies, like so many, especially when they're running away from like a killer or something, is they'll knock him out, or like they'll slightly knock them down like once, and then they just throw away the weapon that they were using and just run, and they're like panicking, and they're obviously in a house they've never been in, so like they obviously don't know where to go, and of course the doors are gonna be locked, and I'm like, double tap, like the person's down, just wail on them more. Like I despise horror movies that are so idiotic. Like they make their characters idiotic, and a part of me is really hoping that this is not the human condition. Like if there is such a situation that most people know to double tap, I sure hope, knock on wood, I will never be caught in such a situation. But if I am, my first instinct is not hit someone, knock him down briefly, or like knock him out, and then just yeet my weapon and just like frantically scurry around in a place that I've never been in. It is their charm, to be honest. Like it kind of is. Like I get that rationale. It's like it's that charm of horror movies. It's this like this classic thing, But oh man, sometimes when I see that happen, I'm just like, you know what? You deserve this. You deserve everything that's coming to you. You made stupid decisions. You get stupid prizes. I get so angry. I'm like, I was rooting for you. Ghost movies are kind of meh for us, except 13 Ghosts. 13 Ghosts? Is that, I mean, I assume it's a horror movie. Is that about 13 Ghosts? And I guess my second question is it on Netflix? Oh, this is so cute. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I am enjoying my own art. Let's add some of the hair details. Over here, make sure I don't hit that tangent. Yeah, there we go. And I see there's like details in the statue of like the buns. So, oh, there are like these little I should have found a higher res image of this. Let's figure this out. So it's like a Squid Game doll. It is one of my favorites, by the way. I don't think so. It is an old movie. Huh. It's really old. With the naked girl from American Pie and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Is it, like, what's the premise? I guess I should be asking. Oh, they're not buns. There we go. Squid Game's doll reel can be found in Korean Village. Alright, thank you. They're little pigtails. Okay. Alright. And she has these beady elastics for them. Okay. Oh, I see it now. That tree colored it in, making me think it was like a bun. Alright, there we go. Oh my god. Puglie's just like a monk. He has this like bowl cut and everything. 2001. Okay, that's not too bad. Because there are some older movies up on Netflix. So I might get lucky with with it being there. I want to get this. I want to grab this real quick. Nope, not there. There we go. And it kind of goes back here. I drew on the right side again. God, me. And like so. This whole time I thought they were like two little buns at the back. I thought that was super cute. Yeah, these are two. There we go. The premise is a family moves into a glass house that an uncle left. However, they get locked up in the house with ghosts. Oh my god. And the ghost represents the Black Zodiac? Not going to tell more because it will spoil the movie for you. Come on, they explained it at the beginning. Okay, I think the twist for me will be figuring out what the Black Zodiac is. But thank you for this recommendation. I will just write this 13 ghosts. Cool. I'm gonna try my luck to see if it's on Netflix. I will also hope that my TV, by the time I'm, preparing dinner and stuff, is working. My TV just decided to, not sense internet anymore. Internet does not exist for it. It's great. It's absolutely great. And then it's just because this is a statue, so it's like a shape. It's almost like bananas. Like so. Oh, where's my brush? Where's my brush? There we go. And it is super worth it. If you want, there is a movie that is the best movie ever. Here we go again. I'll leave Vlad to invite you if you are available. Now I have a D&D game to go to. Oh my god, okay. Have fun at your D&D. Thank you so much for chatting and telling me about these horror movies. Really appreciate it. Hope to catch you next time, alright? Have a great night. Till next time. Alright, the best movie ever is that also a horror movie? It sounds like a comedy. Oh yeah, I also recently watched the Cabin in the Woods. Man, I remember when it first came out, a lot of people told me it was a really good movie. It's not like traditional horror. And then now that I've watched it, I was like, okay, I get it. I get what they mean now. It was really fun. It was honestly really fun. Yeah, I'm too lazy to recreate this. I just wanna do this. I'm too lazy, guys. Fateful Findings. The best movie ever is Fateful Findings. It wasn't supposed to be a comedy, but okay. You know what? This is what I love. These are the types of movies that I love. Things that are not meant to be a comedy, but it turns out being a comedy. Oh man, I gotta look for this. Fateful Findings. Yeah, okay, here's something that I don't know why this happened, why this triggers in my brain, but when Anaconda first came out, this was action creature horror. Obviously it's about a giant anaconda, like a giant snake. I watched it in theaters with my friends. And for some reason, every time someone died from the snake, I laughed. It was just so funny to me. And I don't know why. It was maybe the ways that they died were funny, or it was just so stupid. Because all these types of creature features, like when it's I don't know, it's a massive, what do we call it, like lizard or something. Like it's just so outlandish, and then usually the way that they do die, it's just like because of their own stupidity, or it's just kind of inevitable. And oh man, I remember watching it as if it was a comedy, and I have no idea why. We will watch it on Discord in D's server on October 16th. Okay. I will see if I can hop in there. Wait, what day is it? Oh, in 3 days. Oh, that's a Saturday. Oh, okay. I already know I can't make it. But thank you for the invite. Everything's always happening on a Saturday. Yeah, Anaconda is like my childhood. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Maybe I'll watch it on like on a Sunday or something, or on a spare day, and then I'll be able to catch up with you guys either on here or like on D's or Kenny's. Oh man. So are you able to give me the premise of Fateful Findings? But still, look it up. It's so bad, it's good. Alright. When did it come out? Like, did you watch it in theaters, or did you discover it one day? Oh, you know, one thing that I really miss is Blockbuster. Or those video rental places akin to Blockbuster. Because you would find, of course, there's like the literal blockbusters, so like the movie favorites and everything, but then you'll sometimes find like obscure movies that have never been in theaters or whatever, and you just find them by chance. Like, you go into the horror section or something, you're walking up and down the aisle, and then you just decide like, hey, this looks interesting, and you just get it, and then that's your night. And I miss that kind of like shopping around. We're just there to see what happens, what experiences come out, and then you're always there to just have fun. You know, back then, I think I only did this once, maybe once or twice, but like back then, my friends and I, for Halloween or just some kind of movie night, we'd all go to Blockbuster, or here it was Rogers, I think. Yeah, we just like split up, walk up and down the aisles, and we each grab like 1 or 2 movies that we think we'd be interested in. Then we can congregate and look at what each other picked. Then obviously we're not going to get through like 6 movies, right? So we kind of whittle it down to like maybe 3 or 4, and then we just head home to like a friend's house. We get the popcorn ready and snacks, and then we just sit and watch all these movies. Oh, I remember picking out this like awful horror movie. It was like about a leprechaun. Like, the leprechaun was the killer. A literal leprechaun, by the way. Like pot of gold and everything. And I don't know, in his attempt to look for his gold or reclaim his gold or something like that, he goes around on a killing spree, and it's just, it was just so bad, but it was great. It has, oh, it was on Vivo. It's from 2012. Okay, so it's not that old at all. Okay. Alright, I know for a fact I want to do 2 types of eyes for Puglie here. One where he's like just straightforward. Let's see, there we go. And oh man, this is turning out so cute. I'm so happy, guys. I can't wait to add on or throw on some color here. so. There we go. Alright, that's pretty good for just a dot in. And here's the second version of the eyes that I wanted to play with. And that's when, like, she's doing the scan for movement, and her eyes are just, like, all over the place. And I hope this looks as stupid as I... Okay, yeah, this looks great. It's stupid. It's so stupid. And because we're cheating a little bit, let's just increase the pupils. So they're not as beady. Oh. The premise. A writer is having issues on his marriage and gets hit by a car. Oh, he finds that the doctor who treats him is a childhood friend and decides to change his life. Huh. Okay. Sounds interesting. I like the premise so far. But have you ever heard of Red Letter Media and their Best of the Worst? No, I have not. Is Red Letter Media a production company, or is it kind of like what's it called, like Machinima, where it's like a group that does like various things? Anything else that I say can spoil the fun. All right. Oh my god. Okay. 13 Ghosts and Fateful Findings. Alright. I'll look it up. YouTube channel. Okay. No, well, obviously the fact that I have to ask if it's a production company means I haven't heard it. So, yeah, I have not heard it. And, yeah, is it like, do they have a video of like the best of the worst, and then it's like categories like horror movies or something? I'm not sure, maybe. I only know their best of the worst videos. Okay. So do they have a list of, like, I guess, movies in general, or some genres? Okay, this is great. I love it. Scanning. Oh, man. And this would be such a quick and easy, like, if I wanted to animate this slightly. What am I? Oh, I want to do flip. I just want to do a little test. No, this is a full image. Right? Or... No, that's flipping. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Like, scanning for movement. Okay, I'm definitely gonna animate this. Just gonna leave a note for myself. Animate. Just... anim. Oh my god, Squid Games, yes! Quantinator, have you watched it? Have you finished it? Or is it not the type of show for you? Alright, little coffee break while my bit rate just tanks. Oh. Alright. Oh man, I love this journey for my stream. Let's see how I can fix this. First of all, let's... Okay, I don't need any more references, so let's close that. But I did need to see chat, so let's reopen that real quick. Actually, oh yeah, I do. I do need it. Alright, is my bit rate back to a bit normal? Let's see what else I got. Let's just close this for now. Everything is all that I need. Alright, coming back to stability. Cool. Alright, so this was the doll. I will group this up. And this is doll girl. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do the Dalgona cookie. Probably just like a Puglie head shape. I'm gonna close this for now. I don't need it for now. Alright, next up, I definitely want to do the tracksuit first. Let's see, we've been on for an hour 50. I will do the tracksuit and then we'll see how the time goes. My internet went potato for a few minutes, now I'm back. No worries, my internet also went potato for a good couple minutes. But I think it's back to stability now. Alright, just for this, I want to change up the color. Just for funsies. And... you know what, let's be a little lazy. Because I think I just kind of like the standing pose. And let's clean up this. Oh, that's the baseline. I'm just being a little lazy, guys, also because I think I do personally like the standing pose anyways, the front standing pose. So, I'm gonna clean this base up. Or reset this base, I should say. And then after this, I think I need to go grocery shop. I'm just lazy. And let's just remove this collar bit. So, clean this up. And Puglie's not gonna have hair. It's gonna be his typical round head. There we go. Anyhow, we found out that Fateful Findings through Best of the Worst and got so intrigued by it that we went and watched it. Okay, I gotta... Okay, one, I definitely have to find this. I wanna see the Best of the Worst. Absolutely. And I'm gonna have to look into this Red Letter Media. Like so. I'm gonna... Red Letter Media. There we go. I gotta go make dinner. Thanks for streaming, huge. Ame, of course. Have fun making dinner. Enjoy all the foods, and I'll see you next time, alright? Bye! Alright. Clean this up, and now where does their tracksuit end and Puglie begin? First of all, I need to fix this, because Puglie's not necessarily that flat down there. he's a bit more rounded. But not this rounded, though. This is a bit too much. It's so weird when I have to re-clean up Puglie, and I'm like, something's wrong. Like, how come he looks fine in the previous one, but then for this, he's looking a bit off. If only I was a machine that could draw Puglie, like, on model every time. Wouldn't that save me so much time? Like so. Let's put the liggies up back here. And... oh, right. Oh, and let me fix Puglie's head. Like, ta-da. There we go. Episode 100 is the one they talk about it. You won't miss anything. All right. Cool, cool, cool. EP. Holy crap, they have 100 episodes of these? That is impressive. And fix that over there. You know what, the Dalgona cookie is gonna be super easy because it's like a little emboss into just like a circle. You know, I can probably grab an actual screen cap of it and yeah, make it. Oh, that's easy peasy. Okay. Got these ideas rolling in my head. Got these Puglies rolling in my head. Like so. I think Puglie's ears is a bit mismatched. Whoops. Drawing things evenly. Not a skill I have. Nope, not a skill I have. Alright, tracksuit. How does this go? So definitely a t-shirt underneath. Collar up, which... Puglie with any collar up is a difficulty, because his neck starts here. I guess he can have his collar kind of like peeled down. In a way. What if we lowered it a teensy bit more? Every time I have to dress Puglie, it's like an artistic license of how clothing actually works on this little boy. And this is the midline right about here, so I will go about here. Do this way over here. I'm so glad for the most part, like, anyone that looks at Puglie has a suspension of disbelief. Like, no one really questions how he's wearing clothes. It's just like, oh yeah, he has clothes on, and it just works. Like, back then when I had to... Not had to, but I created a whole series on, like, Puglie League of Legends and stuff. Oh my god, the armor. The armor on it was just... It hurt. It hurt my head so much. Copy from Konosuba. Wait, copy what? I don't I've heard of that name before. I don't think I've ever watched or seen what that is. Let's see. Let's let him so his neck can breathe a little. About yay over here. And then he has this little shirt. There we go. Zip down to here. Just a cross line over here. And you know, these types of tracksuits have this like cinch just right around here. I just want to add that little detail. Oh my god. Puglie looks like those like greasy coaches from cartoons. Like the ones that yell at you to run faster, but they are clearly unfit. Like this, and because it has a cinch, these types of hoodies, especially because they're so kind of fluid, it'll have this extra bump of material right before where the cinch goes. Puglie's looking extra round today, everyone. Just extra round. And alright, I'm gonna cinch in his body a little bit because he's even for how Puglie's normally is, he's a teensy bit too rotund. There we go. It's the best isekai ever. Kazuma, main protagonist, use a track uniform as well. Oh, okay. I will look this up. Because I think I've heard of it. I think a friend probably has recommended to me. That's why the name sounds familiar. But I get lazy. Like, I've said this like too many times today. Yeah, I get lazy because I want to watch international shows in subs, but that requires me to read. And I don't mind reading subtitles. It's the fact that I can't do anything, like I can't multitask while watching the show because I have to be reading, so I can't like be drawing or doing anything else if I need to find out what happens. So that's usually why I'm so behind on a lot of Korean dramas or anime, especially anime. It's just because like there's a commitment to reading and paying attention to it, and I don't have that commitment. I'm an awful artist. In which I'm too committed to my art and not to anything else. Alright, tracksuit over here. And they have like white shoes. And let's just draw this little curve over here. You know, white shoesies. And I really want to find room to draw that white stripe. But also, I think there's a little mismatch in terms of... Where are you? You are tilted down a little bit much. Alright. It's an anime just to laugh. It's an isekai that mocks every other isekai. Interesting. It's like how Gintama is like a parody of like a bunch of other action animes, eh? Alright, good. And well, I will just fit the stripe because it goes down the leg. I'll cheat a little bit and just draw the stripe like about here. Even though it's a bit too front. You know what? Puglie's sides extends way too much. Clean this up a little bit. Oh man. In the life of Puglie, every little centimeter counts. And there we go. Hey. Alright. This little round boy is ready to win money. Oh my god, you know what? Puglie would absolutely lose in the cookie challenge. He would just end up eating it. Like, that's it. That's where he gets KO'd. Like so. And I don't think there's anything else like interesting or outside of a number. And I know already that Puglie's number is 614. And I need to move this. I need to get an actual font so it's not so large. But that's his number right there, 614. I want to just looking a teensy bit too rotund. I swear, every iteration of Puglie I do, he just ends up being more and more round. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it's like, he's a bit too thick. I'll close this here. Yeah, like there. And I just double check the doll girl again. Oh my god, the doll girl. He's so rotund, but like it's like it works. There we go. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna create a second version. Oh, you know what? You know what? Welcome everyone to the secrets of Puglie making, where the creator doesn't actually draw Puglie very right or on model like 90% of the time. How am I here? How am I even here? Isekai being main protagonist dies and reincarnates into another magical world. Oh, okay. But not so bluntly. Alright. It's one of those that catches you in the first episode. If it doesn't, don't need to bother with the rest. Oh, okay. That's nice to know. Like, because there's so many shows, right, that people recommend that are like, oh man, like, you have to watch the first season to get all the backstory, but like the second season is when it starts getting really good. And I'm like, oh, you're telling me I need to get to the second season before I think it's good? Like, Avrock, hello, thank you so much for joining us again. Hope you've been well. How have you been? Sorry, me. Yeah, figurehead. Yeah, I'll make this head a bit bigger too. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? You know what? You know what? I will do this like so, and then I'll just enlarge the eyes a little bit. So here's my most common mistakes when drawing Puglie. One, usually I draw his face, especially his mouth, a bit too small. And it's either I draw his mouth too small, so his eyes are a bit too large, or it's the other way around, where I draw his mouth too big and his eyes are too small. And then the second mistake, common mistake that I put myself in, is usually I draw his head too small and his body too big. And then I need to fix both later on. There we go. And you know what? I don't need this memo for myself. I will remember it, he says confidently. Alright, head and like so. Oh, that's, whoops. Oh, it's so cute when he's a little teensy bit cross-eyed, but no, I want him dead center. And I will probably fix the eyes in line art, but aw, look at him. Do you notice that this curve should be a bit lower to match the other side? So if it's about yay here, it should be about starting about here. There we go. Yeah, when I see people draw their OCs, especially if they're kind of really complicated OCs, like actual human beings, and they draw it so on point every time, I'm like, how? I needed to draw like I need to draw a snowman, essentially, every single time, and I can't even get that right. I'm gonna head out. Have a lovely rest of the stream. Emmy, thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. Really appreciate you. Take care, alright? And have a great rest of the day. Good. Avrock, sweet to hear. Alright, there we go, and here's this, and I want to create another version where, Puglie's really scared. He's just upsetty. Because he realizes what the game is, and he's like, he doesn't like this game. He doesn't want to play in this game. He's like, why is everyone being so mean? Why can't they all just have fun playing this game? Why are people pushing? Why are people yelling? It's just it's not a good time for Puglie. And the thing is, Puglie's not even in debt. Like, someone just approached him, gave him this card, and he's like, oh, this seems fun. Because here's the thing, when people ask me about Puglie's personality, like, he cares. He's very empathetic even if he doesn't understand it. He's not brave. He's stupid. He's naive like a child. But that's the beauty of him, because he will always go into something like full force with the best of his ability, and he's very trusting. You know, he's not wandering into something that's scary or whatever because he's brave or courageous. He just doesn't know. And honestly, it's by some kind of luck that he still survives. Let me clean this up to check it out. And let's give him a little sparkle. I'm gonna move this teardrop. You know what? No, I'm gonna fix the welling of this teardrop. Just don't like how it's separated like this. Just gonna... Oh. I'll just make this longer, perhaps. You guys know back then in, say, like Looney Tunes or something, when a character is, you know, like walking into a construction site and they're walking across the platforms and the beams and everything's like swinging and there's hammers falling down and they miraculously kind of come through unscathed because they just so happen to step on everything at the right time, right moment kind of thing. That's Puglie's life. That's how I imagine Puglie's life doing, or being. And what? Because he's so upsetty, he doesn't have his tongue open. He's just very sad. Let's see how that looks first. Just real quick. Yeah. He's very upsetty. And he has this little, just a little triangle space down here. Because, like, his mouth is slightly open. Maybe something like that. I guess I'll see. Maybe I'll bring the tongue back, but... Oh, crap. My leg is stuck. Ugh. He got dragged in it by accident. Yeah, like when the person comes up to him and he's like, "Do you want to play a game?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want to play a game." he loves games. Someone playing a game with them, that's like so amazing to him. Of course, he'll love to play. Yeah, maybe I'll add like a little... Puglie's a little bruised up from the game. Not too bad. Just a little dirt. Oh, that's so sad. He came in like... Yeah, I mean, I'm sure so many people have seen the photo, right? But like, you know, he comes in, he's like really happy, taking his photo, and then like after the game he's like, oh, he's seen so much. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Even I feel sad looking at him like this. I'm the creator, but like, he's my baby. But at the same time, it's, you know, I never want to shy away from things with Puglie. I know a lot of people see him as a kid's character, which I can obviously see myself, but I guess I never intended him to be. I always intended him to be a young adult's thing, like a collectible of sorts, like a vinyl toy. Of course he has an appeal to kids because he's cute, but it's like, I still love cute things, and I'm like 30. and I want to continue kind of like having this, what would you call it, like dichotomy, maybe? Or just this opposing imagery or factor where like something can be cute, but they can still be, you know, serious, or it could be dark. Not too dark, because it's still Puglie, but realistic. Or, you know, shoving him into this dystopian battle royale game. There we go. I mean, I'll fix most of this in line art, but I don't know, I always spend so much time cleaning in the sketch phase. Then copy paste and put a dragon tattoo on his face. Oh my god. I've also never watched that. Are you referencing the girl with the dragon tattoo? Oh, wait. Are you talking about the gangster in Squid Game? It was a snake, right? The snake that went down his jaw. Like, why do I clean up so much in the sketch art? Like, why can't my sketch be clean enough that it's just literally my line art? But ideas, and ideals. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. At first, I was so confused as to what it was, because like the camera never got a very good view of it, especially when he was introduced to the screen. So I thought it was like a wrench or something, or like a beam, like a steel beam from construction. I was like, okay. And then finally, when he turned more to the camera, or the camera got a shot of it, I was like, oh, it's a snake coming like up his neck and down there, which is pretty badass. But something about the composition of that snake and where it was landing, I don't know, it didn't read very well. And then in the previews, like the really shoddy image previews, I was like, man, that guy has a really weird sideburn. Like, why does he have a sideburn just like on one side of his face? I was like, oh, is that a Bluetooth headset? Is that the microphone coming in, like, off to the side? We watched Tokyo Revengers recently, and the dragon tattoo is from there. Oh! Tokyo Revengers sounds so familiar. If it's another anime, that is probably why I have no idea about it. Oh, the tracksuits have a stripe too. Oh, let's see if I can fit it in. At worst, you know what? It might not be a line art. I might just do it straight up color. You know what? I'll do that. I won't line art the... Oh, and it ends kind of. I won't line art the white stripe, but I'll just use it as a solid color. Alright, so this is track suit. And you know what? I think we... it's about the 2 hour and 30 mark. I think we have enough time and energy to squeeze out to sketch out the final part, which is the squids. And oh man, I'm gonna make that Dalgona cookie edit, like probably off screen. I think that's so funny. Let's see. So for this, the interesting thing is, like, obviously it's gonna cover Puglie's face, so he's not gonna have a face. And what I'm thinking is like the ears, like his the outer shape of him is going to be the silhouette. Mex Black Cat, thank you so much for the 3 vitamins. So appreciate it. Thank you so much for keeping me fed this week. Anime, that got huge. That got huge and has a live action as well. Okay. Is it another battle royale? What are they revenging? Alright, so I'm gonna take out this. That's creepy. Ah!
Puglie chunk, 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 puglie chunk.
I love it. It's like a beat. Puglie chunk, puglie chunk, puglie chunk, and then there's like a drop and everything. It's great. Mex Black Cat, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months. Happy 6-month anniversary. I really appreciate it, and for always feeding me the vitamins. You're always so sweet to me, and I'm so grateful for you here. Enjoy the Puglie chunks. No, don't be sorry. I mean, that's the whole point of text-to-speech. It's so amusing what comes out, you know? Or you can make a mask like those kitsune ones on the side of the head. Oh, yeah. Kind of, but then like he would have to have it wrapped around his forehead anyways. But it's okay. I know like these squid guys are not going to be like the mainstay anyways, so or like they're just there for the look. So I'm just going to keep his silhouette like so, and then just give him the mask anyways. Maybe I'll make the silhouette a bit more obvious, so I'll cut into his ears more to make that very distinct angle. Like so. Because, you know, if, oh man, no, it's a spoiler. We know what happens, you know, when you see the face of these guys. We know what's under the mask. Tokyo Revenge is crazy. It deals with time travel and Tokyo gangs. Oh my god. Every time a show involves time travel, I feel like it's so hard to keep up with it. Alright, hold up. For this, I'm going to clear all the details of the tracksuit first. Oh, I should change this to pink, just for the feel of it. Alright, gloves on. It still has that wrinkle because it's that material. I might do, yeah, a little sharper because it's not like cloth per se. It looks more like a rain jacket, so it's a little bit stiffer. And instead of this thing, they have a belt. So let's just clean up the base here. Oh, those cargo pockets, those are definitely a detail I want to add in. Just gonna use a square for now to signify them. I'll fix up the square a little bit. This one managed to keep it simple. Okay. Alright. Oh, so many shows to watch. So little time. So they're really big as an anime. They got a live action. Alright. Maybe I've seen it somewhere. Like, maybe I've seen it pop up. Because that's the belt area, so I'm just gonna highlight the belt a bit more. Oh! The Pugman! Thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate you. Enjoy all your food or your work, and hope you're having a great day so far. Let's see, belt over here. Just really cinching in the pants over here. And then because of the cinch of the belt, the fabric kind of gets pushed out a little bit again. And here's the belt loops. Oh, and then it's like a clip, it's like a seatbelt clasp almost. There we go. I need to center this a little bit more. I will center line right about yay there. And I'm going to where are you? Move this one just a little bit in. Did I make a difference? Did it change anything? Who knows? Ah. And alright, so I'm really liking the shape of how this is turning out. Gonna pop out the belt a little bit so it's a little bit more evident. Here's the seam. And got black boots that are over here. Cargo pockets, which I can't add much detail to, so they're just evident squares over there. And then another line right up here because it's zipped up. Oh, and then I can add this cargo pocket pretty easily. Just there we go. I wonder if it has like a little dot or magnet. Oh, it's... Oh, I see what it is. So it is a cargo pocket. Like so, but it has a little ribbon for the loop. Like to hook your keys on and stuff, or guns, or something. I don't know how... I don't know how guns work. That and a little ribbon here. There we go. Might fix it up in line. It's kind of like that. Move this more to the center because it's really stuck over there. Yeah, should be fine. So, I don't know if it got the same repercussions over there about the censorship it got since the symbol of the gang is a swastika. Oh, an inverted swastika on it. Wait, so the symbol is the Buddhist swastika? Because, like, of course there's the swastika, but the Nazi one faces a different direction from the Buddhist one. Okay. I mean, if by over there you mean Asia, I wouldn't think they got censored because I think most Asians would be aware of like the Buddhist swastika. I can see how in North America there can be like a lot of people that are, you know, super up in arms about it, but I feel like people need more education and like realize that there are different cultures out there and where things have been appropriated from and whatnot. Like, you have a whole religion that had the symbol way before, you know, garbage human beings co-opted it, so, yeah. You know, it reminds me of, this, it reminds me of this tweet that I saw a couple days back. It was basically this person saying how, I guess the premise is that they're a bartender, and what is it, like, either a 16 or 19-year-old went up to the bartender and asked if they could refund their rum and coke because they're too on the point of wasted to keep going, and the bartender felt like it was so genuine and just kind of like sad that they refunded the kid anyways. And as someone pointed out, like, I thought you had to be 21 in all states to serve alcohol, or like to drink alcohol. And then this person responded saying like, I'm one of the dozen people that live outside of the United States. And it's just so funny to me, where we're starting to kind of really point out the American centrism that is expected of the internet. That because this is something that's happening in America, like, everyone expects everyone around the world to know this or follow the rules of Americans and stuff like that. And it's just, you got to start branching out too. I totally agree with you, but still, general public is kind of ignorant about it. I mean, exactly, but that's not like, ignorance can only excuse so much, and not a whole lot. Like, you can admit that you were ignorant before, and I think at that point, like, people should be like, oh, okay. But the next step would be for you to actually learn about whatever it is that you were ignorant of. If someone pointed out to you that, like, hey, there's no reason to be so upset about, this symbol because this is the Buddhist one, your course of action shouldn't be like, well, it's still offensive. It should be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that this was a symbol before this. I will look more into it. And, it's just like this better, like, good faith. We need more good faith online, and especially on Twitter. You just summarized Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is why I often need to take breaks from Twitter, because it's this. It's a lot of like, hey, I care about this issue. Can I please receive some support? And then other people being like, sorry, I'm spending a lot of time on this pocket because this just looks off to me. I think I got it though. Yeah, you're just like, hey, I'm raising a fundraiser for this. Like, can some people show some support or whatever? Donate whatever you can. And then someone's gonna come in and be like, why are you talking about this when there's like this happening? Like, do you not care that this is happening? Like, why don't you shed more awareness about this? And it's like, bruh, please. There are a lot of issues in the world. It's nice that you care about this issue, but, like, shouldn't this be obvious that, hey, you're not caring about my issue either, so why don't you care about it? And it's just like, there's enough energy to go around. There's enough support to go around. We should appreciate that there's other people addressing other facets of the world, instead of tearing others down because they're not necessarily supporting your idea at that exact moment. But yeah, it's the American centrism that can get really tiring, and I say this being like a neighbor of America too. They're just too lazy. Comparing suffering like it's more important. Yeah. Like, oh, who's suffering more? Like, that makes me the better one or the righter one. Like, no, man. We all have various forms of suffering, and at the end of the day, it's all still suffering. Like, if we have the energy to help support each other in some way or another, why don't we? You are spending your energy on this particular issue, I'm spending energy on this other particular issue. Like, isn't it great that we're solving 2 issues at the same time? Like, isn't that efficient? In an ideal world, right? Alright, let me figure out how this hood works, because at some point, you're just kind of, But yeah, it's interesting when you follow, like, other people outside of America, like Southeast Asia or anything like that, and you start seeing how fed up they are of American centrism, and how they get a lot of, like, hate or backlash because of how things are interpreted in their culture. And there's no leeway or even some semblance of understanding for them, like not even like an olive branch to be like, hey, you're in a totally different culture. In my culture this isn't right, and I hope you'll understand that. It's like, no, immediately attack. Sorry, just figuring out the hood over here. But yeah, this is just what I want. Like, I wish there was more good faith put out there. More patience, more good faith, instead of getting that, like, hot take and that like fresh dunk on someone. But maybe I'm just too old and crotchety for the internet now. One of the reasons I only have a Twitter to open memes people send me. Yeah, exactly. I'm just there to look at shit posts. I'm just there to enjoy funny memes or stupid stuff, or cute stuff, like stuff artists create. Support other artists by, like, doing a little retweet or something, and then I'm off. Ooh, that scared me a little bit. The ice in my water bottle collapsed and made a thunk noise. Alright, just gonna checking the folds over here. Again, most of this is just like the silhouette of Puglie, which isn't super strong, but at least put into context with other things, it's not bad. I'm gonna probably fix this up in line art. I'm gonna do a little duplicate swap. But so far so cute. It's nice to practice trying to do symmetry manually. I know if I flip this image, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, everything's off. But you know what? I'm not gonna give myself that negativity today. I'm not gonna give myself that negativity today. And yeah. Alright, one last thing. I think I do want to add this detail, which is like they have this almost like a line across, like so. And this kind of looks like underwear. I will assess this again when the time comes. All right. Hey, we did it. All right, setting myself up for success. Hey. Good color to stay in. All right. Oh, Soren, hello. Hope you've been well. Also, happy belated Thanksgiving. Soren, happy belated Canadian Thanksgiving. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful dinner with Ree and all the people you care about. And I am doing well. I hope you are too. I'm sorry I've been missing yours and Ree's streams lately. I just can't wake up early enough. The West Coast is like 3 hours behind. 3 hours behind you guys. It's hard. The hoodie is getting cute. Ah, thank you. I think this turned out really good. We all getting too old for this sheet? We absolutely are. Like, I can't keep up with this stuff. Not 100% symmetrical has its charm. Also that too. Like, you know, Puglie's not perfectly round. He's a little bit oblong. Even his eyes, his pupils, they look round. I mean, they are round, but they're not perfectly circular or spherical. And you're absolutely right that there's a charm to the kind of like play-doiness of him. Oh my god, no need to apologize. Never expect people to always be there. This is reminding me, Rhea and I need to watch Squid Game. Have you guys not started it yet at all? It's gonna be a fun journey. Also, I just realized I haven't saved this entire time. I've been drawing for like 2 hours, and I have not saved this entire time. Whoops. Let's go series, and... did I put it in movies? Family. I thought there's anime, there's cartoons. I guess I don't really have one for shows.
This was a great honor, but it was also a great challenge.
Oh, okay, thank God. That was like my music.
Special appeal when they become interactive.
Squid Game. I was like, did a random video just open? We keep meaning to make more progress with Crash Landing on You, but haven't watched any shows in weeks. Oh no, have you two just been super busy? Also, Soren, like, how's the whole, like, visa situation going on? Oh, shoot. Alright, come on. Upload. There you go. I realized I forgot to close something very crucial, which is my Google Drive, which is continuously syncing. But, alright, let me close this real quick, and let's do a little recap of what we got done today. Alright, you got synced right up, so I will quit you real quick. There we go. What anime Puglies you got? Let's see. I got Totoro. I got Totoro Puglie. Yeah, kind of just been busy. Neither of us are really show watchers. Not that we don't watch them, just that they don't tend to be our go-to form of entertainment when we have free time. We tend to play video games, browse TikTok together, read, and nap. Yeah, I absolutely get that. Like, usually I don't actively consume, shows or movies. I have them playing in the background, and then like through osmosis I get the idea. Even Squid Game, I had it playing in the background for I think like the first half of the show, and then only in the last half when I was eating dinner did I actually like kind of watch it, and that was really cool. How long has this been a thing? Totoro Puglie came into existence back in 2017. And then I made a print of him, I made stickers of him, and then he discontinued because he was so long ago. But I know that he's very popular, and maybe I will reopen the vault sometime to remake him. What else was I on? Oh yeah, the only time I actively watch shows or TV shows is when I'm with Peggy, and whenever we're eating dinner, or like whenever we're eating something, we have to have something on TV. And then usually after we're done eating, we just keep watching whatever it is. So right now, we're watching a Korean drama called Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, which is like, it's another like Korean romantic like comedy kind of thing, slice of life thing, and it's very typical but very feel good. Yeah, it's just nice. And what else? I got a Gundam RX-78 Puglie. And Promare Puglie. I have absolutely forgotten this. I wanted to make holographic posters of this and also produce stickers of these two and sell them as a set. But I've absolutely forgot that like this was a thing. I spent so long in the details, like the flame, that like the anime details. This thing took forever to figure out because I was just like staring at it. I was like, God, what is it? I mean, of course, all I did was like I drew one side and then flipped it, right? But like just figure out that one side, I was like, what is this? Reprints when? Soon. Maybe like start of next year when I have a little slowdown. Like honestly speaking, I have so much Puglie artwork that I've drawn over the years that I can update, that I can reprint, because obviously as I go, right, like I meet new people, I get new fans and stuff, and old fans move on. It's totally, you know, a thing. And they've missed out on the old stuff. But this isn't even old. I just never made this. I never made this a thing. I just kept putting it in the back. And what's the last? Oh yeah, and the Sailor Puglie, the Sailor Moon redraw meme, and I redrew Sailor Moon as Puglie. I am so happy with this. There's apparel of this. Oh, this was actually a special thing. So, I made sticker sheets of Sailor Moon Puglies, and also made a holographic print poster of this. And it just came out so good, and it's so cute. Oh, to answer your question though, 0 progress on my work permit. LOL, still just tells me it is being processed. They estimated it could take up to 2.5 months for it to process due to COVID delays. Makes sense. COVID delays, and let's be real, the government stuff is always just here. Misaki, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you enjoy all your foods and your work. Hope to see you soon, if not next week. Take care! But yeah, this turned out super good, and these are the anime Puglies that I have. Back then, let me see if I can show you an example. So, when I started out Puglie, I started Puglie out as a series. Almost like, because I was inspired by Vinyl Toys, and Vinyl Toys always had like a series. Like, each box was a set of like 6 or like 9 or 10 or whatever, you know, blind boxes, and they all came as a set. So when I first created Puglie, I would create him as a series. So of course this is Adventure Time, and I would draw all the characters, and it would fit into like a category of like 9 or 11 or something. And I do have like a classic anime series, which would be this. I think there were either 9 or 12 characters in there, but it would be like Naruto, Goku, what else is a super banger classic? I think like 3 from Naruto, maybe like 1 or 2 from Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, possibly, One Piece, even though I've only watched like a couple episodes, and by a couple I mean like 1, maybe. Cowboy Bebop, like the classics that people know of. I was gonna make that as almost like a collection, basically. But other than that, things have been great. Gotten nice and settled in, and just been grateful to be here. Soren, so good! Super cute, love it. Vlad, thank you so much. I saw a file named Shrekly. Oh my god, yes. Where did... Oh. It's an onion, Puglie! It's an onion! Hunter x Hunter, yes. I've never watched it, but I think that is definitely, like, a classic that I should put in. I think for the classic anime series, I might break my rule a little bit and just tap into, like, what people really like. Oh, Sailor Moon definitely is, like, a classic one. So, like, I would say 90 to 80% of the anime characters that I put in are, like, things that I grew up with. And then, obviously, I missed out on, like, Hunter x Hunter and stuff. But I know a lot of people love it, so I would just slip it in there just because. Oh, JoJo was going to have his own series. Here's my confession about JoJo. I have not... Okay, no, I can't say that. I have watched it. I have watched a few episodes of JoJo. My two best friends are so into JoJo that I know a lot of things about JoJo, having not watched or read any of it. But I know so much about it that I was like... If I were to make a JoJo series, I would make... like, literally the JoJos. So, like, Viv, if you're still in here, help me out. Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, Jolene? Was it Jolene? Who's the first JoJo is Joseph, right? And I think there's, Giovanni? So I think there's only like 5 or 6 JoJos, right? And I guess depending on... Jonathan! There we go! Thanks, Viv. So Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, Jolene... Wait, Josuke is 4th. Wait, no, Jotaro is 4th. Josuke, Gio, and Jolene, right? That's the Jotaro's daughter? Jonathan, Joseph, Josuke, Giorno. Gio. So there's 7 JoJos right now? Puglies have layers. Yes, Puglies have many layers. So I was going to create 8. Wait, who am I missing? Jonathan, Joseph, Josuke, Giorno, Jotaro, Jolene. Oh, I'm missing 2. Is there like a newer JoJo? Agreed. It was super hard for... Oh, wait. JoJo is one of those that only gets good on the 2nd season. It's... I mean, my best friends fell in love with it immediately, I think. But then afterwards, it was just like... I learned so much about it. So much. It was super hard for me to get into at first. Even the 2nd season wasn't great for me. Each successive season, I enjoyed it more, though. Jogly. You missed that one. Oh my god, just a fabulous JoJo Puglie. The 7 and 8, I have no idea. I'm still on the 4th part. Viv, is that real? Hold up. Joseph Fumi, oh, you're not joking. What is this? Wait, what JoJo is this from? Is this the newest JoJo? The Sailor JoJo of Killa and Josuke. Honestly, the Sailor JoJo of Killa and Josuke. Wait, what? Wait, this is Josuke's son? Honestly, given the way JoJo is as a series, I'd believe it. That is true, though. That is true. No, it is? Part 8 just finished. Oh. Oh. Josuke Part 8. Wait, so is this Josuke after the universe restart? What is going on here? Is Josuke really the hero of 2 parts? JoJo World Restart is in part 7. Right. So the world restarted in part 7. So this is part 8. So Josefumi is the Josuke of this universe restart, and it is part 8. See, this is why I never got into JoJo. I feel like the GIF of like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Well, it's definitely bizarre, right? I feel like I'm like red stringing everything. Like, here's my whiteboard of all the JoJos. Here's me trying to tell you what is happening. Definitely quite an adventure keeping track of all this, right? Alright, so I guess we got 8 JoJos now. Usually my series would touch on either 11 or 12 characters. So there's potential I might add in some side characters that are like very, I mean, not side per se, but like that are very, like people love. Like Dio, obviously the villain. Okuyasu, which is like my friend's like favorite character. And I don't know, the guy who like licks, I think, Gio and calls him a liar. That guy. You can't explain JoJo in words. I couldn't even explain to Chloe. Wait, Viv, you are more caught up in JoJo than Chloe? Part 9 was announced, right? JoJo Land or something. Wait, is this just an amusement park of JoJo's now? Is this another universe where it's just an amusement park? It's best communicated through poses, right, Soren? You got it. Part 8 JoJo is Josuke, made up of Kira and Josefumi. Viv, what does this mean? What do you mean Josuke is made up of Josefumi and Kira? Who's... Hello guys, welcome to Puglie Stream, where we try to trace down the lineage of JoJo. Viv, what does this mean? Streamlabs like, you better be hydrating because this is gonna be a bizarre adventure. JoJo lore stream, oh my god, just... No. You know what's the best? Is, someone that is very into JoJo lore on stream with someone that knows nothing about JoJo, but has like an inkling of interest into what it is, and then like a live reaction, like a live stream of that person reacting to like the explanation behind JoJo. Because I just remember there was something that like apparently broke me, and it was my friend explaining, of course, like JoJo to me. I forgot what it was, but like it was like a detail in a story that was just super outlandish, like JoJo outlandish. And all I could respond with was, okay. As if I just like accepted it as fact now. Like there's just no questioning. I can't, there's too much to go through. I definitely have to start getting up to date then. I guess you just gotta read it for yourself. Cause even Piano Bandit can't explain like what this means. Josuke in part 8 is made up of let's trace back. This guy and this guy. See, I should just have like a Photoshop file open, like a new canvas, and then we just start drawing red strings all around. That's part 4 Kira, not part 8 Kira. What? Okay, just... I found it hard to explain to D until part 4. Imagine the rest. It just gets... This is not the same guy! Is part 8 on a ship? Is this why? That's Josefumi. That's Kira. Oh my god. But he got Killer Queen. Okay, so Kira in part 8 got Killer Queen as a stand. Wait, who was Killer Queen before? Like, who owned Killer Queen before? Insert conspiracy meme here. We're going down the conspiracy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Kira. So Kira's stand stayed with him even through the universe reset. Didn't you guys tell me that Dio turned into a dinosaur? After the reset? Dio, dinosaur, JoJo? Wait, is he a dinosaur or not? Does he anthropomorphize into a dinosaur? Yes, part 7. I appreciate that you keep asking Piano Bandit for clarification, and instead of doing that, they keep adding comments that add more information but do not make things any clearer. Yes. Story of our life. As a little intro, Piano Bandit is who I consider one of my best friends from university. She's an amazing illustrator to her own right, except she doesn't Twitch stream. She doesn't post a lot online. She just keeps all her artwork to herself. So she's a little butt about that. But her and our other friend, Chloe, are the most kept up in both One Piece and JoJo. And they're the ones that have explained all this to me against my own will. And it's great. I learned so much about things. Sounds like she has the right idea. It's like, can you explain this to me? Yes, but here's this other thing you should consider. Wait, what? Alright, wait, hold on. I want to do this one thing so I can post it on Twitter. And oh man, thank you all for being here for this JoJo adventure with all of us here together. I will save... I'm not going to reveal that right away. Doll Girl will be on the side because... Oh, you're still very rotund. Let me shrink you. You know what? No, you're going to stay rotund. Thank you all so much for being here for this JoJo, this literal bizarre adventure. My brain hurts, as usual, whenever I ask JoJo questions. I don't know why I expect anything different, but here we are. Do. Wait, go. One Piece we can talk about. Been reading since chapter 1. Holy... One Piece I can actually, I can't talk about very much because One Piece is definitely one of those animes that I have never gotten into. And I only know tidbits or storylines, like, arcs of, like, within the whole. Because I once again deferred to Vivian and Chloe to explain things for me. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh. We are at the beautiful 3-hour mark. We got all this done. I am so happy. I can't wait to go in and line art it, color it, and do some really simple animations. And honestly, just thank you all for being here and for chatting with me. Soren, I'm really glad you got to catch in at the last moment. Real quick shout out to Kenny, Emmy, Mel, Misaki, and everyone before that came in, dropped in and said hi and chatted with me before you guys had to go lurk and work. Really appreciate that. Vlad, thank you so much for joining in on Kenny's raid and chatting with me and showing me all these amazing movies that I will have to look up after this. And fingers crossed they're on Netflix, so they're easy peasy for me to find. Viv, thank you for being here with your JoJo knowledge. It did not help, but it just led to more questions than answers, and I'm grateful that you're here to confuse all of us with these facts. Well, it's a pirate that sketches. Oh, that stretches. Yeah, this is a pirate ate an apple and then he got stretchy powers. That's all. Ree says hello as she misses you, by the way. Oh, Ree, hello. I miss you too so much. Real quick, just appreciate you all. Ree, I also miss you so much. I'm sorry I can't wake up early enough, but I will catch one of your guys' streams one of these days. She's been busy with schoolwork, I heard. I hope, I mean, I haven't checked DMs since I replied this morning, but I hope school has been super fun and it's super fulfilling for everything that you're learning. I hope you're so excited. I mean, I'm sure you are. I can JoJo update you and Chloe together. Okay, we will get on that group chat and we will figure it out, Viv. I'm surprised that you have kept up with JoJo more than Chloe has. But you've always been way more diligent with reading the mangas, like, for everything. I mean, I would say, like, above me, but I've read no mangas for anything, so there we go. Alright, let's see who's online right now. There's something that I really hate about the raid pop-up, is that it doesn't always tell me, like, all the people that are online right now. Like, it'll only give me the top few people that are online right now that I follow, and I'm like, why don't you just show me everything? Oh, let me just replace this Dio dinosaur real quick, and let's let everything load in and lag me out. Okay, you want maybe for just a quick hello, let's Max Black Cat, thank you so much for being here with me. Appreciate you. I have a little worry that Carmen's gonna hop off real quick, but let's get her one last minute and then we can do a double raid. It's gonna be her problem then. If you guys want to join in on the raid, say a quick hello. Check out Carmen, who is a really sweet artist and has been killing it on Twitch over here and growing her little business on her own. Definitely do. Oh, I ended it without saying goodbye. Sorry about that. God, I suck at this. Alright, thanks everyone. Take care. Have a good one. Appreciate you all.